Now that you've listened through all of your audio tracks and you've made any sample edits that you need to, this is a great time to consider any other noise reduction that you might want to employ. There are some plugins that are specific to noise reduction. Sometimes they can be very destructive, and sometimes they can do a really nice job of just taking out the noise that you're wanting to get rid of. You can use these for a variety of different situations. You could have a low room hum in the background of your recording, maybe generated by your air conditioning unit. You can also have like some high crackling, staticky imperfections in your recording. Those could be generated by some interference along the recording path, but most of the time these things should be solved at the recording stage if you can help it. If it's too late to go back to the recording stage, then these plugins, like I said, can actually do a very nice job. Just be careful not to destroy too much of the character of your original audio recording. You may feel that you've reduced the noise entirely, but then when you listen back to compare it with the original recording, you may have removed too much of the richness from the signal, and if that's the case, you might want to lighten up on the processing, or potentially save this fix for something that we're going to call the EQ stage later on. Before we end on this, I just want to be sure that before considering sample edits or noise reduction, just be sure that you're listening to these imperfections in the context of the whole mix. If you listen to a track all on its own, and you really crank the volume up and you're listening to the most subtle details, you might end up thinking that you're going to need to do more editing than you actually need to do. Make the edits that would otherwise jump out at the full mix level, and save yourself hours of time making unnecessary changes.